Hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. I need to remember to talk to live chat. There we go. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day so far. Finally got my computer fixed by buying overpriced RAM. Apparently, like, right before they said that the RAM prices are all going to drop again. Which is just my luck. Okay, where were we? We were... I don't actually remember. It's been long enough. Made a bug report. Not yet. Just been kind of exterminating the bugs, I suppose. We are somewhere in Cogwork Core, it looks like. Yeah, somewhere around here. I want to get whatever that yellow thing over to the right is. Does not look like there's actually anything useful up there. Hey, Alexander. And also, hi, Death. Yeah, that door is locked. I'm guessing that these spinny cogs are dangerous. Yeah, maybe a little bit dangerous. Oh gosh. Those... Is that bug really just gonna keep being spiky? Okay, yeah. Those definitely deal damage if I bounce into them. Okay, there we go. Because I saw that there was definitely something down here. Down here somewhere. You know, I should probably actually use the fact that I have the cloak that lets me go down easily to go down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, those spikes deal a lot of damage. The gears used to deal double damage. That's just slightly evil. Okay. Yeah, these bugs are not too difficult to deal with, I don't think, because they seem to operate on a pretty set timer. I just gotta actually pay attention to said timer. Because, yeah, we are... Okay, there's actually a lot of rooms around here. Of course, it's a boss arena. Ah, yep. Yep. We've got boss arenas. Okay. I like how the moment I say that theirs isn't too bad, it just is like, oh, really? How about I throw like 5 of them at your face? Including ones that are not exactly in super useful locations to fight. Because, yeah, the one that's, like, in the middle there is a little bit tricky to hit and then not immediately die to. Yeah, there's a bug on the other platform as well. Okay. I think that works. I think that mostly works. Okay, yeah, these bugs are actually a little bit tricky when there's a bunch of them all just right here. Because they actually have a fair bit of health. Red tools also exist. Oh gosh, that was low on... That got me low on health. Ah, shoot. Yeah, remember red tools exist would also be helpful. That is... Yeah, that last phase got a little bit tricky because this type of bug actually has a surprising amount of health. Yeah, that one type of bug has a surprising amount of health. given I keep like knocking them into things to kill them instead of directly fighting them, I don't think I had quite realized how sturdy they are. And these guys are... Yeah, those guys have... These guys have significantly less health. These guys only take 3 hits to take out. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's quite a few bugs here. Okay, because then that platform goes down, that one spins up. Okay, and then that cog on the ceiling keeps catching me. Yeah, that like one cog on the ceiling I keep like jumping into. I'm not sure why I healed off that one. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of these spikes and see what happens. Okay, yeah, because like it's just in a weird spot. Yeah, it's just like in a weird spot up there. I'm using so many of my traps on this one. Okay, yeah, then these bugs are actually not that bad to fight. So long as I don't get caught up in their attack. So long as I don't get caught in their attack, but they're also like standing so far away. Okay, and then I already took out one of them. Okay, I already took out one of the 2. I'm gonna heal because I highly suspect we're not actually done with this arena yet. Yep. Yeah, either use a ton or none at all. Yeah, that seems to be how I tend to use a lot of these like tools and spells in Hollow Knight and tools in Silksong and stuff, is either like use everything or nothing, and never anything in the middle where I'm only like using like a couple. Okay, this bug is slightly tricky to fight in a confined space. There we go. Second try's not too bad. Yeah, second try's not too bad on that arena. It did look like there might have been something up here that I can't quite get to as well. Okay, what's over here though? Oh, that would probably be the way up. Does this loop back out and around somehow? Oh, it's another mask shard. Actually pretty useful. I'll take picking that up. And then yep, that appears to be a bit of a shortcut. I suppose that's a bit of a shortcut. Because there's a lot of stuff around. Anything down here? Does not look like there's anything down there. Because, yeah, that seems to be always openable. Oop. Yep, they're still just going to hang out there, I guess. Because, yeah, it does not look like I can go up further. At least with my current tool set. I just keep walking into the gears. The gears are very, in the way. Oops, shoot. And then let's not jump into their spike attack. Jumping into a bunch of spike attacks is probably slightly suboptimal. Ah, yes, there's 2 of them on the platform down here. Oh, shoot. That did not... Yeah, none of that went as planned. Yeah, none of that quite went as planned or intended right there. And these bugs are still very good at actually just getting in the way of what I want to do. Up, yep. Yeah, and then I don't know what Steam Guy's deal is. Other than the fact that he's about to kill me. Okay, there's actually some slightly dangerous stuff in this area. Which is partially, I think, because I just keep taking damage from the environment. Which means I have, like, 0 health to deal with enemies. Okay, please have... That looks like a much more major arena. Yeah, not supposed to run off the platforms on their own. Well, at least I suppose I made them angry enough to do, or to really just chase after me. Because, yeah, this looks like an arena. So I'm not sure I actually trust this, given I'm at, like, 1 health. Yep. Yep. That would do it. Yeah, being at only, like, 1 health and having to, like, actually deal with the... Okay, come on. There we go. And having to actually, like, deal with what looks like a little bit of a... Maybe not so much boss fight. Was definitely a little tricky. Oh, come on. It just, like, fell down onto the other platform. Yeah, because, like, these guys aren't that difficult to fight. They just deal a lot of damage. I want to go through there. I've ever played pinball. It has been quite a long time since I would have played pinball. I did not mean to hit that spike. Okay, let's see if the Steam guy chases me all the way down again. Okay, does not look like he's chasing me all the way down here. Which is, I suppose, at least helpful. Okay. Because, yeah, I think... I don't know if I actually need to fight the enemy so much as I just need to, like, get the door open. Because I suspect if I just get the door open, then I can just run through. Yeah. Do I want to play pinball? I think I'm playing pinball regardless if I want to or not in that room. And then immediately dying to the enemies in the next room because I didn't realize I was that low on health. Oh, pinball guy does double damage, don't they? Yeah, pinball guy probably does double damage. Which would explain why I died there. Okay, slowly sneaking down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to get caught up by these moving gears. Because, yeah, the moving gears are... probably also deal a bunch of damage. Oh, and then the doors just open now. That's actually kind of useful. Okay, and then there's 2 of them. And I think each of them does double damage, and we don't have a ton of iframes in this game. That feels like there should be a secret right there. But I don't see one. Yeah, I don't see any breakable floors or ceilings or walls in this little cubby room, but the fact that there's like a little ledge here feels like that should open. Oh shoot. That steam jump scared me a little bit. Okay. And then these bugs are still not my favorite. Is there anything useful up here? Or is it just damage? Just damage. Okay. Where does this go? That appears to be another shortcut. Or maybe not a shortcut. That appears to be an egg. Okay, that appears to be a one-way exit, maybe? Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is a... Okay, there's another... Oh, that's another piece of the spool that I need to upgrade my maximum silk. I don't see anything else down here, really. I'm gonna break all the furniture just in case. But I don't see any other... like, hidden pathways over here. It doesn't look like there's any on the map in this section, at least, either. There is the up next to the arena. Oh, and VTuber Studio still crashes. I can fix the... I can fix Windows, or I can fix my RAM causing crashes. I can't fix Windows causing crashes. But I can notice when it happens. Because I really need to just like downgrade to Windows 11. Or downgrade to Windows 10 from 11. Because 11 is not very stable. You'd think that for an operating system, they need to be a little bit more stable than they are. But unfortunately, half the software I need to do VTuber stuff doesn't work on Linux right now. So it is getting there. But then half the games don't work on Linux correctly, which is a slightly harder problem for me to fix. But those are also getting there. Well, one day. Oh. Let's not jump into the spikes of death. And then let's see if Steam Guy really has it out for me today. Okay, and then I can knock you down. Because I did notice that there's something over here. Yeah, Proton's good if you're not a potato. Mine's not a potato, but it's also having to keep lots of more software than normal running, because I'm not just running the game. I have to also run like VTuber Studio and whatnot, which is a little bit memory intense. Okay, this is definitely the correct way to get up there. I'm definitely gonna die trying to get up here though. Because I have like so much software I have to like be running on my computer constantly. Oh, shoot. I mean, Linux would definitely be an upgrade and not a downgrade. It's just, yeah. I think running like 5 separate Proton instances might cause my computer some issues. Okay, yep, and there's my health. Because I need the Proton instance for the game. I'd need the Proton instance for VTube Studio. OBS has a native version. Browser has a native version. I'd need a Proton instance for VBridger. I'd have to figure out how to get it to connect half the software to my, or have to figure out I have to figure out how to connect all the like USB software, because Linux packages for iPhone's connections over USB are not great. I'm gonna die on the way back down, aren't I? And that would be real embarrassing. Can I just drop through there and die, apparently? Yes. I mean, I can. Yeah, that many Proton instances might even push my computer past its limits. Yeah, let's try to not die again. That was moderately embarrassing to die there. Where did it even spawn my... yeah, I'm just like looking at the map and I'm just like, can't even tell where it's spawning stuff. Okay, apparently I'm just having a hard time navigating. Could do a Windows VM. But then that doesn't really fix the crashing issue of Windows being highly unstable. Okay. Slowly making my way through. Because I just keep like... I just keep dying to stuff that I should not be dying to at this point. Because, yeah, like, those enemies are not actually that difficult to sneak past. Okay. Let's let Steam Guy... Okay, they just like to walk right into the cog spikes. It seems. Yeah, it seems like they just like to walk straight into the spikes. Okay, that was... I think if I go when it is up, that is the... better strategy? Yeah, I think that this is the better strategy there. If I can actually make that jump more consistently. Yeah, Silksong does have some not entirely trivial platforming sections. Especially given I'm still not great at platformers. Yeah, still not the best at platforming. And platformers in really any game. I am going to keep dying to that spike right at the top there. Okay, I think I need to be a bit higher up before I try to jump across. Yeah, I think I need to be a bit higher up before I jump across. And I also need to remember that this wall dash, or that this like wall, and we're dead. Yeah, I need to remember that I can like dash up the wall instead of jumping off of it as well. This platforming should not be as difficult as it is. I'm definitely just having a skill issue. I should get Ascendant Script. I'm not sure what... I'm assuming that's an upgrade that I haven't found yet. Not sure where I'd find that either. And not sure where I'd find that ability either, but if that keeps me from sliding down the walls, that would be helpful. Okay, sneak through there. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of abilities and stuff that I'm missing just because I haven't found them yet. Which, I mean, just means I gotta actually find them. But I'm also slightly stubborn. Okay. Yeah, that gear right above me in this section is gonna... I keep, like, just jumping into it, because it's, like, right at the perfect spot. Yeah, make this jump a lot easier, but I seem stubborn enough to make it. Oh, I'm stubborn enough to make it. It's just a question of, am I gonna be here for her? All eternity. Trying to figure out how to get up here. I am not sure where to go from here. There we go. That took a second. Yeah, I definitely have the stubbornness to just brute force my way through like 90% of problems in the game. It just... Typing that last bit. As I said, I was stubborn. Oh yeah, I'm definitely stubborn. In a... hopefully more good than bad way. Why does this remind me of Path of Pain just a little bit with like all the moving gears and stuff? Because like, not significantly, but just like a little bit. Oh, and we finally made it into this room. I remember I saw this room like quite a while ago and was very interested in it. If I can... oh, those slide. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Because there was something up here. Because I remember I marked it on my map as wanting to go to the right of... yeah, to the right of this thing. Yeah, the gears are painful to run into. I mean, I suppose that does kind of make sense. Yeah, that would be a short... that looks like it's a shortcut back, so I'm guessing this is a boss fight. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is a boss fight. Yep. Oh, this is a... or is it just an arena? I can't tell if this is just a normal arena or if it's like a full boss fight or what. I mean, I will take not taking damage to just random enemies as a win. Yeah, I can't tell if this is a full boss fight or if this is going to be just an arena. Yet, at least. Okay, take out one... yeah, I think if I focus the enemies, that makes my life a little bit easier, because I can then just have less stuff on the map that I need to worry about. Okay. And then there's a bunch of the flying enemies in this area. I suppose I do have a decent amount of, like, air mobility at this point, between, like, my various upgrades and the ability to pogo off of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna heal when I have the chance. Because, yeah, this type of enemy I suspect is gonna cause me some slight pain here. Because this, I think, is one of the types of enemies that I have a hard time consistently fighting. Yeah, I think this is one of the enemies that I have a hard time, like, consistently fighting. Yeah. Ah, shoot. That did not go very well. Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. That was... Okay, we now have the shortcut path opened up. Okay, we now should have a shortcut path opened up over here, I think. So I can skip. Because that makes sense. Okay, maybe slow down a little bit on the run back. Because if I go too fast, then I also kind of just instant die. Like, it's not that hard to get over here. But also, I am a little bit low on the health in the health pool. Yeah, a little bit low on the health, but I should be able to pick this up, heal, and then start the fight. And hopefully do a little bit better this time. Okay, because I can fight these guys actually pretty easily. Okay, there we go. Because yeah, these guys aren't actually that difficult to fight now that I'm like half expecting it. Okay, heal. Yep, heal whenever I have a 3 missing and enough to heal. Okay, I want to take out that one first, then this smaller one, and then the tall one. I think is the order I want to do this phase in. Okay, then they're gonna throw... Nope, they're gonna stabby me. Hey, at least I didn't take double damage from that one. Yeah, because this is just an enemy that just has a lot of health. And not the world's easiest attack patterns for me to deal with. Okay, I think if I come over here and just heal real quick. Can I please just like use a couple of my traps to take or to like thin their health pool a little bit? A little bit, please, game. Please. I'm trying to actually like keep my health up also, because I suspect that there's still more enemies in this area. And that this is not the end of this section, so I want to heal. Yeah, I want to heal, because... Yeah, whatever that thing is that was in the background. I don't know what this is. And I don't know how to fight it. Okay, it's kind of... slightly reminds me of Widow with a couple of those attacks. Hey, welcome to the stream. Because, like, I'm just having a hard time actually hitting it. Yeah, I'm just having a hard time actually, like, hitting this enemy. And that attack does double damage if it hits me. Not that double damage really matters when I'm at 1 health. Okay. Yeah, double damage doesn't really matter if I'm only at 1 health regardless. Okay, that... I'm really still not sure what that enemy is. Yeah, he's definitely... I think a spider. I think calling him a spider is an accurate assessment. Yeah, overdosed on religion. Whispering vaults. Oh, but there's still other stuff over in the cogwork area. And of course, my stream chat now crashes. This isn't even the fault of my computer's RAM at this point. I fixed that one past mem test. Now it's just Windows being not the most stable software in the world. And these vaults really whisper. Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, there's still something up from Cogwork Core that I need to get to, and there's stuff over there, but... I suppose I will take more areas. Oh. And immediately a large enemy. Yeah, immediately just a... Yeah, that one's a pretty big enemy. How much health does it have? 3, 4... Oh, that deals double damage. 5. Yeah, I'm trying to not die to it. 6. Yeah, that's 6 hits. 7. That has a lot of health. See all the memories I can go to the top clock. I don't even know what the melodies I'm collecting are. I'm guessing that I'm just kind of working my way towards the little icon markers on the map. Yeah, that died to the first enemy in the area. Sounds about right. Yeah, I suppose at least it's not too overly difficult to get back. This room's a little bit tricky to get through just because of that enemy. Yeah, that little bit right there feels a tiny bit like... Yeah, that ability or that attack there feels a tiny bit like Path of Pain did. You have a habit of laughing after your sentence like me? I do tend to laugh a lot. I mean, it's better to laugh at things than to be upset at things, I suppose? I don't know. Yeah, because this enemy has just a lot of health. Yeah, because that's just a lot of health. I'm trying. I want to see how much health they actually have, but also it's like hard because I don't want to like die to them repeatedly. And then there's just this hole in the floor here, which I suppose is what's keeping them from just coming over here and chasing me. That was like 10-ish. 10-ish health. That's a lot of health. Okay. There's also absolutely no reason for me to actually fight that guy, it seems like. Because, there's nothing over here. Right? Yeah, nothing. Oh. I say there's nothing over here, and then I find something over here. Yep, I just noticed the thing in the ceiling. What is this? Machine displaying a model of the Citadel. I don't have 70 rosaries. I would like to have 70 rosaries so I can get the map. Do I have enough rosary beads? I think if I break 2 chains, I should be able to buy something. There we go. Machine displaying a model of the citadel. Yes. Yeah, that should give me... That's actually a big area. I did not need to heal there. Oh, is this a shortcut back to Songclave bench? Bench. I will always take the bench. Here they limply lay, the castaways and the disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer 'em. Not even hope. Have I explored high halls? I don't think so. I don't have 300. Or I mean, I suppose I probably have 300 in the rosary beads, but I don't have 300 to spend. Spend on them. Okay, that's... Okay, then that at least saves me from having to go the long way around every time. Yeah, I don't want to... Oh, he's just throwing lights at me. Yeah, that guy's just throwing light bulbs at me. I suppose that is a strategy. Your enemy can't see, they can't bite you. The enemies in this area have a lot of health. Is what I'm noticing. Because this guy also is pretty sturdy. Yeah, this area, those enemies are pretty sturdy. Which means, or which makes me slightly concerned. Not significantly, but because I'm kind of ignoring. I have a like quest that will get me a damage upgrade that I haven't done yet. Yeah, this one. Because I don't know where any of those 5 items are. Yeah, I don't know where any of those 5 items are. Savage Beast Flies was a little tricky. Or at least the one that I've bought. I think I remember somebody mentioning that there might be a second Savage Beast Fly at some point. I don't like the fact that there's laughing next to my bench. Oh. There's a secret pathway over here. Okay. I suppose that works. That was not a particularly... Oh, there's something moving in the background. It's just a little bit creepy. There's an item up here. Solemn cylinder. Could be playing a gramophone. I suppose I also have a little bit of money here that I could get. Okay, I'm worried that like I might actually like need the damage upgrade before I come into this area because yeah, there's just a lack of things that actually like, or there's a lack of damage that I'm dealing. Talking about the second beast fly. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna just absolutely wreck me whenever I inevitably run into it. Because that seems to be how things go. I mean, but I've also only ever seen one. Oh, there's a second one of these guys. Because these guys have a lot of health. Everything in this area really has a lot of health. Yeah, I'm just really hoping that, like, I can either figure, or I either need to do the, like, quest to get the like, little oil thing from collecting all the foods, or maybe there's another damage upgrade around here somewhere. Yeah. I've only done one Savage Beast Fly fight. I think I might have the quest for the second Savage Beast Fly, and I just haven't completed it yet. Because I tend to pick up all the quests that I come across as I see them. And I'm guessing it might be... Oh, yeah, it's probably this one. the one that says Savage Beast Fly. I mean, I suppose that's a valid way to fight them. Is just smush them. Yeah, this is also a pretty large area. Now that I'm looking at it. I have not beat the one in the lava area. Because I still have the quest for Savage Beast Fly. Okay, yeah. I was like, one of these guys is going to wake up. I just wasn't sure which one. And they still deal a significant amount of damage. Yeah, these guys still deal a significant amount of damage and quite hurt. Because yeah, double damage on basically every attack that they do. Okay, let me heal. Because yeah, I'm like much lower on health than I'd like. Yeah, much lower on health than I'd like and not dealing a ton of damage. You were in my stream a couple weeks ago. My stream schedule is usually like 3 to 4 times a week on around this time on like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes Fridays. Though it can vary a little bit, like my computer broke the last couple weeks. And I had to basically fight with a company to get a RAM replacement for my computer. Right before the RAM prices are apparently supposed to just drop like crazy, which it's about my luck to have to replace the RAM in my computer like the week before RAM prices are predicted to drop. But it works out. It all works out in the long run. Yeah. Lunchtime would be... I think that time zone is somewhere in Europe then? Vaguely. I do kind of like this puzzle. Gotta, like, knock this around the map a little bit. Not sure why, but I see the tracks, and I'm gonna keep sending it. Oh, is that a nice... Oh, am I using it as a platform, is what I'm using it as? I think so. Okay, come on. There we go. Because, yeah, then that lets me up here to save one of the fleas. Oh, woo! Far from Europe. Yeah. I think it's that general time zone, though, like GMT-ish. If it's lunchtime. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're the one who lives near the Himalayas. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Glad the bubble is popping, at least, for AI. That is true. Okay, I think that's the only thing over here. There's an entrance to the... Or there's an exit, it looks like, to the left, though. I think I want to wander over that direction. Not sure where the exit to the left is. But I see it on the map. Well, or at least it looks like one. Through there, okay. Yeah, just slowly making progress. Yeah. Rest of the country's hot, scorching hot. You're wearing a thick hoodie. That sounds about right. Mountains tend to get cold. Is this like an entire puzzle? This kind of feels like a puzzle of some sort. How do I get through here? I need to knock that one to the right. Okay, I can move that over. That'll let me knock that one to the right. Yeah, I think I can start puzzle solving. I'm guessing that one of these moves up. Okay, moves up. That one can move over. I'm guessing one of these moves down then? Yep. And then something can move to the side. I'm guessing. And then up again. There we go. Yeah. A little bit of a puzzle there. Wasn't too bad, though. That's damage upgrade, isn't it? I think I was just talking about how I wanted damage upgrade. And I think I just found one. Oh, that's what my pin on the map was. Yeah, that's what my pin on the map was as well, was marking that there was a damage upgrade if I could somehow figure out how to get over here. I think I can drop down. Yeah, I think I can drop down through this room to get to Bellheart. If I could maybe not die on the way down also. Yeah, I think I can drop... Okay, yeah, I can die. Like I say, I think I could drop down to that room to get to... the Beast Flot, or to get to the Grand Bellway to get to Pinmaster. And or I just die on the way. Because that is a damage upgrade. I like that. Maybe it's easier to go through Songclave. What are you? Vault Keeper Cordinius. She carries a precious cylinder. She must give it, share it, claw to claw. Oop, that is a spammer. And you have been removed. Pass it, and this Vault Keeper shall grant their wisdom. Just a small taste, a trickle, a glimmer of our Citadel's sacred understandings. Give Psalm Cylinder? I suppose. Yes, she gives. It is ours. I have passed the relic, Vault Keeper. Now uphold your promise and aid me with your insight. Fool, demanding of a Vault Keeper. Hers is impudence enough to bring death. She did not carry the scent of Weaver spawn. So you know something of my ancestry, learned Bug. If it gains me favor here, then I'll expect your service in full. Okay, there are apparently multiple of them. Also eat it. I don't have any actual mods right now. Like, dead. Your vicious kind are meant to be. Better methinks to stay as such. Yeah, getting relegated to live chat also happens. But this one was taught. It shall fold its claws. It shall pass its knowledge. as much as gleaned. There are a lot of them. Holy cow. Okay, that one might... I can't tell if that one's an actual spammer or not. They're following the same pattern as the other ones. That doesn't normally happen. Only to a first must a vault keeper defer. Okay, I suppose... Keep safe, Vault Keeper. I may expect your service in the future. And I'd not have you pass before that task is complete. Okay, apparently there's just a lot of them. There's a lot of people following that same pattern. Gag, no fool, this keeper. It has lived long, watched his fellows wither, but it shall not die, not yet. Not while knowledge needs to be sought. This pact is made. Weaver spawn. Insight for us, both she and it. This holy citadel, in glory and fall. There are holes in its history, even to a keeper's knowledge, even to the vaults. Seek the cylinders, she must. This objects of intricate insight. Bring more for this keeper, and only this keeper. For in this citadel, none are left possessed of such sound, sharp mind as it. Yeah, apparently there's just spammers today. It happens sometimes. I just normally don't run into it on my streams. Okay, let me actually sneak through here. Because I think from this point, it's easiest to just run back up to get out of here. Because I think there was a tramway station up near Songclave that would, or somewhere, or like one of the like pipe work systems. They are not people that I recognize, at least. At least that I'm recognizing. Okay, I should go probably grab my cocoon before I leave the area. I think it was like right outside. Yeah, I think my cocoon was like right out here somewhere. Because I think I died like... Yeah, basically like right at the bottom. Okay, there we go. Now I can leave. To... I think damage upgrade dude was in Bellheart. Check the map. Yeah, it was like right at the bottom. Because yeah, I can hop over here. Because damage upgrade dude, I think, was... I don't remember you. Pond Catcher Reed. You seem hard at work, good bug. Are you a hunter of a sort? Of a simple sort. I am a pond catcher around these parts. The last remaining, in fact. Us few Bellhearters are badly needing for fresh food, so my lone shell's carrying quite the responsibility. At least Shellwood Pond's still full of good meat, especially if your aim with the long pin's as good as mine. Yeah, all his buddies got slightly possessed. Because there's a bunch of them. Tip. I've promised a wish to an old bug of the Citadel. Ingredients for a dish to store a gourmand's stomach. Do you hold in your belongings a courier's or courier's rasher? It seems a key element. Courier's rasher? Not me, Miss Savings. Smelly, fatty foods. Good for most. Not good for my sensitive stomach. You want my brother, Phil, or Pill. Pill is big. Pill loves rashers. Can prepare them fresh for you, but first, Pill must be found, saved, safe. Pretty sure I found them completely by accident at one point. Anyways, I did come here for the damage upgrade. Pin Master. I have acquired oil with which my needle may see further sharpening. Bonva. What wonder. What wish. To steal a gift so fine. Few are the pin masters of our age who ever work with such a substance. Yes, I will absolutely give the pale oil for an upgrade. Tyranno, we shall work. Now as never. What joy you grant this humble artisan, traveler. Let us seek that shine, or that shine thought lost within these lands. Yeah, I will absolutely take some extra damage, given how many hits some of those enemies have started to take. And now, this Pin Master must work. Let the sharpening begin. Got a Discord server. It's linked somewhere in the description. Or it should be linked somewhere in the description. That is a very pointy looking needle. I like him knocking like the single hair off. Off the needle. Done it is. Marvel of Pharloom, see how it gleams. Your long, fine blade. Avast. That the pins of our land all once held such shine. So much we have lost. Yeah, they don't have the correct location. This is fine service, Pin Master. It has been a long age since I have seen my needle such. I had not remembered the finesse of its forging. Willy ho, it is certain. It is certain. Yours is a blade of finer make than most. One of few that could bear even more sharpening. If ever upon your long road more oil is acquired, seek my service with haste. Who knows what form we could find deeper within your weapon's sharpened steel. Yeah, that person has a lot of alt accounts, whoever they are. I will take the damage upgrade though. Because I definitely need more damage. Yeah, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to dox me. But I don't think it's going to work as well as they think it will. Speak. Look here. All these lively fleas flocked to our caravan. Thanks to you and your hunting, our numbers grow grand. Mayhap, in time, we could grow to match even those caravans of our fabled past. To see so many safe is a welcome sight, Flea Master. Their playful cheer suggests you are a fine steward for the swelling troop. Such kind words, Miss Hornet. How lucky we are to have found a friend so fair. But now, we must away. These moors have been our host long enough. It is time to climb and hoist towards drier caves. Good friend of fleas, would you join us on this next journey? Apparently we're going with the flea caravan because they were right next to here and I'm easily distractible. Wonderful, wonderful. The fleas will be overjoyed to share this next journey with our favored companion. Let us away. Yeah, I'm highly distractible at times. And by at times, I mean all the time. There are a lot of fleas. I mean, I suppose we have saved, I think, over half of them at this point, according to the achievements that I've seen pop up occasionally. I could probably complete the entire food quest also. Another journey complete, and a new, high spot for our rest. Upon the doorstep of that mighty citadel, no less. It is fortunate that all of your companions survived the trek, Flea Master. The howling rise beside, and the tangled wood before it, have both claimed the lives of countless bugs. Indeed, a perilous ascent. Maybe it was your company that brought us luck, Miss Hornet. It surely put us fleas at ease to have you and your weapon riding close. Ah, before the road steals you away from us again, allow me to offer you a humble gift. One of the little ones found a pale artifact while digging about in the sands. A spiny, cold sort of thing. I see no use for it in it for us fleas, or for we fleas. So of course we are all too pleased, eager even, to bestow it upon our dear friend. Oh, that's actually useful. What, one extra spool of silk. You watch a streamer who streams 2 or 3 days without sleep. That is just excessive. I think the fastest... I think the closest warp point or fast travel point is still over to the left. So I think I might run back over there so I can get back to where I was. Can I get up here at all? Or is this still blocked? Yeah, this pathway is still blocked. Because yeah, this is not the most difficult area to traverse through, if memory serves. I just need to make sure I'm actually, like, jumping on ground that exists. I think there's a decent amount of ground that just does not exist in this area and is slightly angry sand. Yeah, insomnia would not be fun. I kind of have to squeeze my streams between all my other things I got going on constantly. Because I've got a lot of, like, work stuff and whatnot that I'm, like, always busy with. But yeah, insomnia is not fun. Because sleep is nice. Not being able to sleep is not nice. I'm a software engineer, primarily. But I also do a lot of other stuff on the side. I kind of just do a lot of things. Okay. Oh, they have like a whole bunch of needles and stuff. Okay, now we can head back into this area. There's an exit off to the right that I can see it on the map at least. But yeah, it's not necessarily a secret that I'm a software engineer. But write a lot of code and make computers do stuff. Okay, that is a light. Okay, there's definitely a secret over here. I want to know what the secret is. It's just a silk ear. It's not that valuable yet. Yeah. Freelance video editor. Why are those things everywhere? Apparently, freelance video editor. It's pretty cool. But my video editing skills are not always the best. Oh, there's another tunnel below the one that led to the damage upgrade. I'm kind of debating it also if it's worth it, or at what point it's probably worth it to do the quest for the other damage upgrade. Oh, but then I can't go that way because the librarians are going to get you. Because I can't drop down there. I think I need to loop down and around through here. That looks slightly... Oh, okay, that's a shortcut down. Yeah, this whole area is like a giant maze. Yeah, it's kind of like a giant maze in this area. I don't like the fact that that's basically a one-way pathway at the moment. Okay, you are still alive. I at least deal more damage now, so you in theory won't take like 30 hits to kill. Yeah, in theory it won't take like 30 hits to kill this guy. Because I have at least a little bit more damage. Okay, that is better. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that is a little bit better on the damage output. only deals a little bit damage. Yeah, the video editors are gonna get them. The video editors are, they're not that bad. Oh, but then I have to knock this one all the way around again as well if I want to get the secrets. Because like there's so many of these like that are just like they're all over the place, actually. Yeah, look, there's another one. Okay, at least the moving blocks deal a lot of damage. And the moving blocks deal actually a lot of damage. Yeah, those guys only take 3 hits now. Yeah, kind of into motion design. That's actually a pretty cool thing to like be involved with. It's like I definitely wish my video editing skills were better, and they're slowly getting there. Because it's useful to be able to edit videos, to edit like the shorts and stuff, and other like clips and whatnot for the channel. I'm just not the best at it. Okay, yeah, I think the moving blocks might be able to Oko the final boss. Honestly, would not surprise me. Okay, what was the point of bringing this all the way up here then? Because I thought it was gonna like be an open pathway, because I don't think I can really make that jump. Yeah, I don't think I can really make that jump. Oh, maybe I can do it from there? Yeah, because I can't really make that jump. I don't have a double jump. That's still closed. So what was the point of this? Oh, there's a secret over here. Hey, thanks for opening my stream. Yeah. I eventually can find secrets. Sometimes. I'm not completely blind. I'm only like 90% blind. Ooh, I can find a memory locket. Okay, I'm actually starting to pick up quite a few of those at this point. And also quite a bit of money. There is something making noise over in this area. Yeah, something's making noise over there. To the left. That is slightly creepy. Okay, because this whole area... What are these? I'm missing some way to interact with that sort of object. Okay, there is more secret over here. I will take more shell shards. Because I think I'm missing some sort of ability to interact with those, because I think I've seen them before. I think there was a pair of them over here somewhere. Actually, yeah, marking it on my maps would be useful. I'm gonna mark it with that marker, because there's also some of them over. I think it was there. Had a similar looking thing. I can slide down here. That was not actually that useful. I mean, I got a memory locket out of it. Getting a memory locket, I suppose, that is slightly useful. Still not sure how to get up there. Yeah, jail. Yeah, basically just a jail. Oh, I can actually just jump up here and get caught by one of whatever that is. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Yeah, that jump seemed like it might have been just slightly too high, but I guess not. Not a secret over there? No. And I think that this guy's already dead. Yeah, those moving blocks deal a lot of damage to enemies. Okay, now we are back down here. That one's not workable. Can I... Okay, can I... I'm not sure what I'm trying to do. Can I open up this shortcut? I can open up that shortcut. Okay, take out the light bulb thrower. Sky is very bright and flashy. I'm also getting a lot of rosary beads from this area. Which probably means I'm about to hit a boss battle and lose all my money. Because that seems to always be how it works. Yeah, we're not that far away from whatever the marker on the map is. Well, what's over here then? That is slightly freaky. I don't trust this room. Inspect. Oh, great land whose flames doth falter, whose choir, conductors, all doth fail. Observe, take heart, that spark still burning, your butterfly of crimson grace. Yeah, I have no idea what's with the, pizza spam, I suppose? All bells shall peal, and voices raise, when brave Trabio steps, at last, upon the stage. Interesting. Not sure what I think of that area. And I'm guessing that there is a boss battle somewhere in the immediate vicinity that's going to cause me to lose all my money. Yeah, I have a feeling that the moment I drop down, I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Oh, we're back over here. Great bugs, you who weep as your kingdom fades, join me upon the stage. Oh, right, we're back here. I remember where. I'm gonna go spend my money before I inevitably wind up losing all of it. Because I think there's a shop down by Bone Bottom and then a shop. If I spend my money, it doesn't count as losing all of it. Because it counts as, I mean, I suppose I wouldn't, either way, I wouldn't have money by the end of it.
Oh boy, yeah.
Because I can buy a mask shard. Seem to remember you guys like noting something about like if I buy everything for the shopkeeper, something like they leave and then like something up to the stream pick up. I don't want the rosary bead string. I'm gonna go check what was over in the Bellheart shop also, because there's just a shop up there as well. Yeah, it's the stream. I think the stream lag is probably fixed at this point. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, there's another shop over here. Fancy buying something? But this is a really expensive shop. Yeah, this is a really expensive shop. Maybe I do buy this random rosary bead string from the other guy. Yeah, because I know my internet is still sometimes a little bit not entirely stable all the time. That should be getting fixed in like a month though, give or take. Yeah, give or take like a month. My internet should be a little bit more stable. Yep, they're probably gonna go and oh, can I buy multiple rosary strings? Yep, I'll soon be making my way up to the Great Citadel. As holy as I am with rosaries, I'm sure my path will not be an arduous one. Something tells me they're not ever making it up to the Citadel. That would just be my educated guess. Because I mean that does mean I'm no longer like carrying around 1 billion rosary beads to lose in what I'm pretty sure is a boss fight. Actually, it might be better to... I think it might be best to use this bench. Yeah, they might not even make it out of my arrow. Because they seem to think that money's going to save them from all the evil bugs in the world. Okay, because like it's not that hard for me to get back up. It's not that hard for me to get back up here. And I'm guessing this is a boss fight. Oh, drab and trembling squib, you who timidly step upon the great stage, fate has seen you chosen. Cast away your fear and join me as my partner. Pharloom's flame may flicker, but together we shall spark it ablaze. Let us enliven this citadel lost to silence. Let us rouse the soul of this once great land. Yeah, I'm guessing this is a boss fight. Yep, that looks like a boss fight. That is very colorful. I think that's like the most colorful thing I've seen like ever in this game so far. Oh, and it deals double damage. Oh, that actually kind of hurts. I can get a red one for free from the theater. Yeah, it seems like it'll be a fun boss fight, but that first attempt did not go very well. Also, I gotta actually make it up there. Yeah, it's a very colorful boss fight. I'll give him that much. Yeah, but also the double damage is gonna hurt. That did not last very long. Yeah, I am not lasting very long in that boss fight. Okay, maybe focus a little bit more on not taking a bunch of damage right away. Might be a good idea. That definitely seems like we're going the right way, though. Yeah, the fact that everything deals double damage, though. Oh, gosh. Yeah, like, that is just a lot of damage. Yeah, those attack... He does his spinny thing for longer than I was expecting. He is very energetic. Yeah, the spinny thing lasts longer than I'm expecting. Apparently shoots out more spinny whirlwinds as I go. Yeah. Also take double damage immediately. Yeah, I kind of figured, because he kind of shows up in an explosion and then explodes more. I will figure out the boss fight. First couple of attempts might just... Yeah, he kind of spawns in. Okay, yeah, those balls do double damage. He does double damage. That attack does double damage. Everything does double damage. And I can't seem to hit him. Yeah, I can't seem to hit him consistently. I think that's definitely one of my challenges, is I'm not entirely sure his attack pattern for when I have a good window to attack. And also, I just take a lot of damage from everything. I'm gonna say just from everything. Seems to be where I'm taking a lot of damage. Yeah, might also help to get one more mask shard, because I have 3 out of the 4 to get up to being able to take one more hit before I die. Though, of course, I'm not entirely sure where the last one or where the next one would wind up being. But might be useful. I might do 1 or 2 more attempts just so I can at least see the attack patterns a little bit. Because seeing the attack patterns does help. Yeah, seeing attack patterns does help. Even if I am not likely to survive for very long. Okay, that is how I dodged the spinny whirlwind attack. That's good to know. Cause yeah, like, I can figure stuff out also, even if I wind up dying more than a little bit. Okay, that only deals 1 damage. So if it's a choice between types of damage, that one might not be the worst. That one might not be the worst type of damage to take. Because, I mean, I did already get rid of my money, so I'm not super concerned about losing all my money. Oh, shoot, there we go. Yeah, I'm only 1 mask shard away, I think. Yeah, 1 mask shard away, because we got the... We were 2, we then bought 1 from the guy down in, or the shop down in Bone Marrow, or down in Bone Bottom. I'm just mixing up area names. Yeah, would definitely be nice to get 1 more health, given how much stuff in this game also just deals double damage. Because it feels like I'm spending like half the game at 3 health. Which is a little bit rough. Yeah, a little bit rough to spend that much time at basically 3 health. And I'm sure I could also get or complete the food quest somehow. And get yet another damage upgrade. Which might also help, because I don't think boss health in this game scales off needle damage, as far as I can tell. Of course, I have like almost 0 evidence for that. I think it was like 1 singular boss fight worth of evidence. But yeah, not taking double, or not having functionally 3 health might be nice. I really need to get better at dodging that whirlwind attack. Seems to be one of the better ones to counter. Yeah, the spinny attack does seem to be one of the better attacks that I can kind of get a little bit of a counter in out or after. Of course, if I get hit by it, then I still take a billion damage and die. Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, this guy's like super chaotic. Yeah, I can count my resets based off of how rich I become. that is a fair point. Because I mean, there are a couple of enemies on the way back. I would not want to fight the one that's flying up here just because I lose so much health to them every single time. But yeah, might be useful to gotta be a little bit slower on that one. Yeah, he's so like such a colorful boss fight. With the downside of also being not the easiest boss fight in the game. Because he does a lot of damage. Hits hard, moves fast. Yeah, hits hard, moves fast, covers a lot of the arena with his attacks. I like how he's just like throwing like the firecrackers out of the floor at me. Okay, is he gonna attack ever? Maybe? Because yeah, I don't think that all these attacks are actually all that difficult to deal with. I just gotta actually get used to his attack patterns and play slightly less aggressively. Yeah, because I just don't know where I just don't have any leads on another mask shard to complete another health. Maybe somewhere over in the slab there might be one. Or in Underworks. Yeah, he definitely has some OSHA violations. I don't remember what that circle was. I don't think I can get up there yet. Yeah, I don't really have any leads on another mask shard is the thing. I have a lead on a damage upgrade, but I suspect that tracking down all the 5 foods to get the next damage upgrade is not exactly going to be fast. I'm suspecting that the next damage upgrade, even though I could technically go get it at any time, it's going to take a while. Because yeah, he's just like very yeah, energetic and colorful of a boss fight. Oh, shoot. It is useful to have the lucky thing, because that sometimes gives me what feels like 4 health for once. Because I spend so much of the game just getting absolutely bodied by the fact that everything in this game does double damage. It feels like. Yeah, it feels like just everything in the game does double damage. I think I finished the Plasmium quest because I got... If I can find it. I got the Plasmium file that does help. I just don't like the fact that it's limited use, and I think that's one of the reasons why I also don't... You don't see me using a ton of spells and whatnot. Is that I just get like... Even if it's like limited... Even if it's like basically free to recharge things. It's like I just get nervous about limited use items. And like somehow running out of them at like an inopportune time. Cause I think that's like part of why I didn't really use spells for a lot of Hollow Knight, is because they were sort of limited use. In that, like, that did not go very well. In that, like, they took a little bit of my healing ability to use them. Or like the shell shards in this game for the traps. Let's not take 2 hits running up to the boss fight by forgetting to jump. But yeah, I think it's like logically I know it doesn't matter. Let's not be too close to him when he spawns. I almost was. So wow, that is a lot of firecrackers that he's tossing out of the. So hold on. This means the whole ground is trap doors. That's definitely not a safe workplace environment. Oh shoot! Yeah, dodging the whirlwind when it's like that close, or is like going across the entire screen, are both not entirely trivial. Yeah, I think there's probably some workspace safety violations going on with the trapdoor floor. Are these bugs bugging me? I mean, I'm definitely repeatedly dying to them. Also, welcome to the stream. But yeah. Yeah, could use a bunch of them if you memorize the attack patterns. I suppose that is true. Just got back from travel and feels like a corpse. That sounds about how travel works. You always get back and you just feel like you're about to just like drop dead at any instant. Oh gosh, that was a lot of stuff very fast right there. Yeah, it would still, I think it would be very nice to like go get one more mask shard so I can take an extra hit in this fight. I just don't know or have any clue where I'd be able to actually find one more mask shard. Yeah, they're not, it's not that they're that difficult even to like get past or like to dodge those firecrackers that he throws out everywhere, because they bounce very predictably. Yeah, they like bounce very predictably. I just keep jumping directly in the way. Oh gosh. Yeah, and then he's gonna throw more out of the floor. I'm gonna just dash right into him, apparently. I mean, I suppose it does make sense that all the explosives and stuff would deal double damage. Because, they are explosives. And they are little whirlwinds. I am suddenly at 1 health. I do like one tiny thing and I'm at like and I'm like instantly at low health. I think that's the first time I actually got a stun. Or did enough damage to stun him. That could have ended very poorly. I think that was the first time I've actually done enough damage to him to get a stun off. Which is, I suppose, nice. And then I die. First time sitting on a plane. That is a 10-hour plane ride for the first time. For your first time sitting on a plane. That is a long plane trip. It's hard enough to do 10 hours on a plane to somebody who's like used to traveling. Cause yeah, that's a long plane flight. Okay, let's not die. I have no idea how I didn't take some damage. Just at least one or two of those there. Okay, because like I need to balance playing aggressively with surviving as well, and then not getting hit by that attack constantly because that attack hurts. Yeah, so some of these attacks definitely hurt. Okay, because like, in that attack also hurts quite a bit. Okay, because I learned I can jump over that one. Yeah, I can definitely jump over that attack. That is not the best spot to be in. I dodged towards him a little bit early. Yeah, it would still be so nice to have like one more mask shard. So I can have functionally 4 health instead of 3. Okay, where do I think one might be? Yeah, I really don't have a good clue. What's that over on the right side of Sinner's Road? It looks like pathways. That one's the Misty area. There might be something in Underworks. Yeah, there's a lot of pathways on the map that I haven't been through that I've also just like not even entirely sure I can traverse yet. And not even entirely convinced I can traverse a lot of those areas. Not a whole lot. I'm assuming you're talking like the Smash Bros games, like Smash Ultimate and whatnot. It's been a long time since I've actually played any of them. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've actually played any of them. I played a lot of... I think it was... whichever one was on the Wii. Never really got into Ultimate at all. Because, I mean, I tend to like my games with a little bit of a story behind them. And those games don't have much in the way of a story. Don't really care if the story is comprehensible for the most part, but I do like it to at least be present. So like Rain World or Silksong or what have you. They have at least a story. Oh, come on. I am so dead. That was actually not entirely terrible. Yeah. Yeah. Brawl was the one that I had played a fair bit of. Because of the story mode. Even if the story wasn't that good. It existed. That tends to be where I get to. But yeah. Oh yeah, the random tripping. Hey, it's realistic if you're they're not looking where they're running. You'd occasionally trip if you were just running around without looking. Of course, it makes it not great for a like competitive game having a bunch of randomness. Yeah, I don't know. Also, this fight is should not be as tricky as it's proving to be. I am sad that I didn't get my heal off right there. Okay, because yeah, I do like to get my healing. Okay, he throws out a lot of fireworks. I feel like I should almost have to like, there should almost like be a seizure warning on this boss fight. Oh, shoot, that is almost not great. That is not great. Yeah. RNG in comp game. I mean, a lot of people who play comp games really dislike RNG. Are they still here? Yeah, the pizza scam is still present in the chat. I do not know what they're trying to do. Actually, I know exactly what they're trying to do. They're definitely trying to dox me. Both by trying to find a, like, blocked message. Yeah, they're both trying to find, like, a blocked keyword that could give them an indication of, like, who I am. And also trying to, like, throw locations that they found that might be linked to me out of the chat to also see if they're blocked. They're basically just spamming messages to try to find blocked blocked text to dox me. Because I've seen it happen to other people before. I'm not sure why they care so much. I'm not sure why they care as much as they do. That did not work out very well. Ah, shoot. Yeah, gotta be careful to not just take a bunch of random damage. Is he gonna spinny attack, or is he gonna... Fireworks? Yeah, he's just gonna throw out a billion fireworks at me, apparently. Okay, there we go, there's a spinny attack. Like, I do how they're, like, spamming stuff works. Because, like, I spend a lot of time on the internet. I know how the internet works. And it's kind of part of my business to know how to not get caught in stuff. Oh gosh. Yeah, I should just block the name. To just block some random name in chat or something. That would be pretty funny. But no, I don't have any keywords auto-blocked because YouTube's filters, I've found, are not actually great at telling when, or like, nah, words are hard. YouTube's filters aren't actually great at taking the block list and actually blocking them, even. And it'll pick up a lot of false positives. It doesn't really have false negatives, but I found that it does have a lot of false positives. Which is not great. But it would be funny. Because, yeah, the reason that this works is that, like, VTubers and streamers have a tendency to, like, for whatever reason, add, like, their real-world names to, like, the YouTube keyword block list for their chat. So if you send a message that's fairly benign but contains a name and it gets auto-blocked, that there's a pretty good chance you just found out some bit of information about them. It is not a good idea to have autofilters filter out personal information for that reason. But yeah. Just go into their follower list and block someone randomly. Yeah. Could be in case somebody they know joins the stream, but also it's a very effective way to actually let yourself get doxxed. And it's not generally recommended to try to stop yourself from getting doxxed that way, but that doesn't stop people from doing it. Yeah, this guy has a lot of... Yeah, this guy just does a lot of damage. That attack, I keep getting hit by it. That did not work out very well. Oh, okay. But yeah, just block every real-world location name and to just feed an entire name dictionary into the block list. I mean, I suppose that would work, but yeah, like that's why that's why you occasionally see that sort of thing happening, because like that's where that whole like attempt at scamming / doxing people comes from. But also it's like it's not, or that's something that's very easy to just not be a problem for you with just a tiny bit of like digital security. Yes, like it's not even that difficult. Oh gosh. Yeah. To just block everything besides banana peak chat. Yeah, to just keep one random word unblocked for the day. With no indication as to what it is. Okay, I feel like I am getting slightly better at the boss fight as we go here. Though we're also still definitely having a rough time with it. Yeah, he dashes for so long. Nope. I should have known that I was gonna get hit there given I literally watched his attack. That is less great. Okay, I can heal. Yeah, I saw his trapdoor like under me. Oh, we're opening up under me. I'm not sure why I tried to run instead of jump over that one. Okay. 'Cause yeah, he's not... But like his attacks, I think, are starting to make some level of sense to me, but also can poke him while he's dashing. Interesting. I suppose that would make sense. 'Cause yeah, I am getting to the stun phase more consistently. It would still be very nice to have one more health. Yeah, it would still be very nice to have one more health, but that would require me to run around the map until I find a mask shard somewhere. And who knows how long that would take. Could be 30 seconds, could be several hours. Yeah, like, the thing I'm worried about is I keep getting caught on the side by those, like, 2 little mini whirlwinds he sends out after he respawns. Okay, come on. Because, like, he also throws so much stuff. He has, like, pretty good arena coverage. Oh, you can definitely do that. That might actually be a useful just thing to start mixing in. Is just trying to deal 1 extra hit there. Because also, like, the longer the fight goes on, the more likely I am to just goof up and take damage. Yeah, the more likely I am to just goof up and take damage, the longer the fight goes. I really wanted to heal there and not stun. But, ah well. Can't help what's already happened. Yeah, Yeah, if I could just deal, or if I could just make the fight go faster, I also take less damage. Oh, shoot, there we go. Yeah, could or knock the explosives away in a group. I have noticed I can knock the explosives around, but I'm just worried that I'm gonna get caught in it instead. Or get clipped by it, and even getting touched by them as they're bouncing around does a lot of damage. It's like, it's definitely does a lot of damage. I mean, you can definitely hit him at the start. Oh, could staying above his spinny dash potentially be the play? Instead of off to the side? Maybe, actually. Though that is a slightly higher risk strategy. Yeah, that is definitely a slightly higher risk strategy, but could be effective. Yeah, maybe I mix it up depending on where he is relative to me. Let's not get caught by the explosives. The explosives have less range, or have a narrower hitbox on their little secondary steam thing than I'm like really anticipating. That was not a... Okay, let me heal. I think I'm starting to semi-consistently stun, at least. I'm guessing there's a phase 2 that I have yet to make it to. Would be my prediction. Yeah, I'm guessing there's a phase 2 as well. Just warn you in my Discord. Yeah, it's somewhere. Yeah, look for the. I think I kept as the cat paw print. But yeah, it's a little bit of a tricky boss fight. But I mean, I suppose we are in Act 2 at this point, so it makes sense that the boss fights have gotten more difficult. Yeah, it makes sense that the boss fights have gotten more difficult now. Because, oh gosh. Yeah, sometimes staying above his spinny thing, if I'm not confident I can make it out to the side, seems like it's a good strategy. Okay, come on. Because if I can definitely make it out to the side, I should make it out to the side, because that's safer. Not gonna say safe, I'm just gonna say safer. Yeah, he has very good arena coverage with his various attacks and stuff. Oh, that was actually a pretty cool stun. Yeah, I like how he just like is tossing explosives out of the floor. Okay, I can. Okay, yeah, I feel like I am getting better at reading the boss fight. That one I should not have tried to dash away from. Okay, please do an attack that I can dodge. Okay, there we go. It's gonna pop out. Is he going to... He's gonna fireworks everywhere. He's gonna fireworks everywhere again. Okay. Good. Slowly figuring it out. I kind of wanted to get the heal off there. Okay, that is... I think I made it to phase 2 finally. I think that was my first phase 2 trigger. Because I do not recognize that attack. Which generally means I'm in a new phase. which I like being. I like making it to a new phase. That means I'm making actual, tangible progress through the boss fight. And it gives me a sense of how difficult the boss fight is once I actually can clear a phase. Yeah, I'm also not sure that that's necessarily a safe workplace environment to have that much, or to have this many explosives hanging around. Because that is a lot of explosives. Oh, shoot, there we go. Trained warrior princess of a dead kingdom or one flamboyant down dancing boy. Apparently the flamboyant dancing boy. that seems to be how it's going. And I'm sure that the bosses are going to get significantly harder. Shrabio's OSHA certified, don't worry. I suspect we may need to recall the inspectors again. They might need to revoke his, whatever certification he has. But potentially. What did I even take damage from there? I'm legitimately not sure. Oh, and VTube pseudo crash again. I will fix that right after the boss fight. That's not even my computer's memory. That's just Windows being the worst piece of software that exists right now. Okay. I just started keeping the relaunch button, like, open. Yeah, like, my memory does pass a mem test now, so it's not my computer's memory breaking. I gotta click back into the game. Because, yeah, the reason I had issues over the last couple weeks was because my computer had a 2 GB section of RAM that would just randomly reset itself to all zeros, which is not functional. Yeah, the stage hasn't caught fire yet. I suppose that is true. I suppose that is true. I just don't think that this many explosives being kept under the stage is entirely compliant. But also, I'm not a certified OSHA inspector. So maybe they know something I don't. Also, there are so many things everywhere. Also, I just noticed he's like shouting out his name as he does stuff. I should heal while I have a good chance to. Okay, and I can just get lucky on that shot. Okay, there we go. Yeah, where's the fire exit? I don't see one. Yeah, I don't see a fire exit. No fire exit. Lots of extremely dangerous explosives everywhere. Kept under the stage instead of in, like, secure storage. In extremely large quantities. Yeah, or any exit. Yeah, what if he actually throws an explosive into the audience? How do they deal with that? Because he's kind of throwing them all willy-nilly all over the place without seemingly any regard for anything. Who knows? I do like how this area, like, looped back around on itself, though. Because, like, we saw that sign quite a long time ago. That attempt did not start off very strong. Yeah, that attempt did not start off very strong there. I may have taken a few extra hits of damage. And died. There we go. He just knows what he's doing. I don't think I know what I'm doing is a valid defense if you actually explode your audience mid-performance. Because he doesn't even know I'm here to, like... But for all he knew, I could have walked onto the stage with the express purpose of watching his performance. But he just started attacking out of nowhere, and I'm just responding in self-defense. you know? Because I'm just acting in self-defense, because, like, I just walked through this room and started getting attacked out of nowhere. And I never wanted to attack him. So, really, I'm just acting in self-defense. And he's using his explosives as in an aggressive manner. or something. Okay, that, I think the fireworks attack is a relatively reasonable point to heal, is what it seems like. Actually, he has some pretty long... Yeah, he has some pretty long attack telegraphs. I mean, I suppose that does make sense, given he deals a definitely non-zero amount of damage. He's kind of a tricky boss fight. But, I mean, well, we'll get there. I think grabbing the getting the nail damage upgrade is definitely helping out quite a bit here. Because, yeah, just dealing more damage never is a bad thing. Oh, he comes out of those. That's how he's getting back into the arena. There we go. Trophy did not attack Hornet. I invaded his property to use lethal force and self-defense. I suppose that asks, what legal system is Pharloom under? I definitely made them notice me. Yeah, are they, like, do they have castle doctrine in Pharloom? Like, is that a thing that Pharloom has? Because not every region has castle doctrine, where that would be a legal or a valid defense. And also, I'm suspecting that this is a rented location from this, or a rented stage from the Citadel, and not a place of residence. Yeah, the legal system of whoever can bribe the judge. And I am flat broke. Oh, that did not work. Oh, I didn't heal and I took 2 damage. Oh, that stings. He is throwing so many explosives around. Okay, I should heal while I have the chance, because I'm gonna definitely take damage almost immediately. But yeah, I do wonder what legal system Pharloom would have. Because, like, is Trobio innocent here? In the eyes of the Pharloom legal system? I suppose he is... I suppose Pharloom's legal system is whoever kills Hornet is allowed to do whatever they want. Given they seem to not particularly appreciate my presence. So the legal system is probably just stop Hornet from doing anything. Given they tried to arrest me and send me to the slab. all the fun times. Oh gosh, that is slightly dangerous. Okay, yeah, that is... Yeah, this is slightly dangerous. Okay, because it's not like this is too threatening. Because, like, if I just keep being careful... Like, it's not that difficult to dodge his attacks. I just need to also be a little bit... tiny bit less aggressive, because getting caught in that whirlwind hurts. Yeah, getting caught in the whirlwind hurts quite a lot. Okay, come on. Ah, shoot, there we go. Have I been to Biowater yet? I don't think so, yeah. How do I know Trovio doesn't live under the stage? I suppose that's fair. I don't know if there's any space under there. Yeah, everyone in the Citadel does seem to be slightly, haunted. that is also fair. Yeah. It's not difficult to dodge an attack. I'm just having skill issues dodging them. But yeah. There is a lot of damage that I'm taking for no real reason. Let's heal while I can heal, because... Oh gosh. Because I'm very good at taking damage. That is one thing I'm skilled at in this game. Okay, let's not... Yeah, the bouncing balls are not... of explosives are not... also not that difficult to avoid. I say as they're probably about to hit me. the timing. Just the timing of... I know the moment I say something, I'm gonna just take damage. But yeah. I think that gives me a window to heal. And not even your spoilers are that bad. Guessing that the message about that, the long one that I can't read while actually the boss fight's a spoiler. But yeah, can't have systemic issues if there's no system. Suppose that is true. Yeah, I mean, like, corruption requires a system to corrupt. Yeah, don't read it. Yeah, spoilers are... I especially don't like the story spoilers. Are kind of the things that I'm definitely not a fan of. Because I like my games because of stories. That is a lot of damage I took right there. We're getting there. We are figuring out his attack patterns and getting better at it. Getting better at countering them. I say as I jump right into another attack. Okay, let's not take damage. Yeah, strategy 1, don't take damage. Strategy 2, don't run into the enemy and take damage. And strategy 3, don't run into the explosions and take damage. Because, damage is slightly damaging. Okay, I should stand over here, because I think I can get a heal off. Because, yeah, like, if I'm just being a little bit more careful, I can avoid taking almost every hit I'm taking, because they're all just from playing a little bit too aggressively. And I just noticed VTube Studio crashed again. I will fix that again also. Am I a fan of car spoilers? I don't think my car has a spoiler, but I'd say probably. Gotta wait for it to relaunch so I can put the hat and glasses back on the model. Which that is gonna be... Because I think I mentioned it a couple of times. I have like a V1.1 extended version of, or upgraded version of my model being worked on right now. Which is gonna add even more hats and glasses and another jacket and like multiple like extra t-shirts and stuff. Getting those outfits to be consistent over an entire stream if like VTube Studio keeps crashing is gonna be a challenge. Because there's just so many. Because there's just gonna be so many like just things to toggle. Because it's like I'm getting like 4 more hats, like 2 more t-shirts, an extra jacket, and like 4 more pairs of glasses. But yeah, spoilers on cars are definitely a neat aesthetic. Yeah, they're definitely a neat aesthetic. But also, like, sometimes they're not always going to be the most useful thing in the world. That is a lot of damage. Because, yeah, I think their job is primarily to, like, hold fast cars onto the road a little bit better. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, Trobio here is definitely a little bit of a tricky boss fight. just a little bit. He is very flamboyant, though. he is, I suppose, a like performer, though. So the flamboyance does make sense, at least. I really need to stop getting hit by that attack. It's like it's not that hard to dodge. I'm just skill issuing myself. And I don't have enough to heal yet. Okay, if I can get far enough away, it does give me a window to dodge things, at least. Okay, that is a lot of stuff. Is gonna spinny at me? No, he's gonna go under the ground and toss more explosives out. And then spinny at me. And then I die. Okay, there we go. Thought we would get wings from Trobio. There's part of the Grim Troop. I can see the Grim Troop part of it. For sure. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see why people would think that he might be part of the Grim Troop. He does have a very similar color aesthetic to them. It does have a similar color aesthetic. I mean, I went into the game having seen basically the first like 3 seconds of the trailer on the Steam store page. That's about how much I've generally seen of games or DLC before I start playing them. Is I've maybe heard them recommended by somebody as like, hey, this you'd enjoy this game, you should play it. And then like maybe like the Steam logo and like first 3 seconds of whatever the first video or picture it has on the store page is. It's about as much as I see. So I definitely go into games very blind the first time I play them. Granted, if it's a good game, I will replay. I do replay games occasionally if it's a good game. Like, 2 of the games on my that are coming up in the future on my stream rotation, after I finish one of the 3 games currently on the stream rotation, I have played before. But they're also some of my favorite games ever. And also have enough stuff that I inevitably missed about 90% of the game in my first playthrough. Aw, I didn't hit him and deal a damage. Ah, shoot, there we go. You want to play the Banjo-Kazooie games because you started maining them in Smash and you want to know what their games are about? I mean, that is a good reason to play a game, or at least as good of a reason as any. Yeah. Where when the spotlight slightly lags behind. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. The spotlight does feel pretty realistic in this fight. Okay, there we go. And immediately take damage. He only deals 1 contact damage to me when he's not doing his spinning attack. I suppose that is potentially useful to know. Though also, wow, is this a slightly chaotic boss fight at times. That did not work at all like I was intending it to. I mean, I suppose if I'm still alive, it worked well enough to not have the boss fight end yet. Okay, stay away from him because I need to heal. That really did not work. That implied that Fabio hired a bugger to manage the spotlights. I suppose it would mean that he did hire a bug to wait for somebody to wander in, and then so he could just attack them. Okay, that was not a very clean little bit of parkour to do the run back there. I should also be... I also feel like I should probably start using the traps at some point in this boss fight. I should just heal while I have the opportunity, because I don't know when my next opportunity is going to be. And I shouldn't be taking that much damage. Right? I say as I'm probably about to take a bunch of damage. Because, like, I've figured out the attack patterns. I know what they are. They're not that difficult to read. But, like, it's really not that difficult of a boss fight to read the attack patterns for. I just keep goofing up for not really solid reason. Okay, he's gonna throw out the explosives. Then he's gonna come out himself and throw out even more. Yep, that counts as taking a lot of damage. Okay. Like, yeah, they're really not that difficult of attacks to read. I say as I keep taking about 8 billion damage from them. Yeah, like, it is very much a predictable set of attack patterns, I say as I die. The Chavios aren't on stage or helping with production. There's like 17 of them. That would be pretty funny if, like, you could, like, go under the floorboards and there's just, like, a pile of them under there. I mean, that would explain at least how they're getting explosives everywhere. And how because I don't think his pockets are that large. Because he throwed out a lot of explosives for not having a lot of spots to keep it, or to keep them. Or maybe he can, like... Maybe Trabio can secretly control time, but only when he's under the floorboards. So every time he's under the floorboards, he has, like, as much time as he needs to, like, refill his pockets with explosives. That could be somewhat amusing. That's a somewhat amusing thought, that he just, like, is, like, some time bender that just, like, only can bend time when he's under the floorboards on stage. Yeah, remember to refresh your Trabio often so the old one doesn't expire. But yeah. It's all Trobios. Everything is Trobio in that area. We will beat the boss eventually, though. It's just a slightly tricky boss fight. Because Silksong actually has quite a few, like... actually, like, legitimately relatively tricky boss fights already. Which I do like. I don't want my boss fights in my games to be trivial and easy. Because then there's no challenge to it. I say as I dash right into the boss. But, like, the Silksong boss fights actually require me to, like, get good at the boss fight. And, like, actually use the game's mechanics to their, like, actual extent. Which I like. Because, yeah, it is... Yeah, Trobio could just solo this whole kingdom. Yeah, why are we here having to clean up their mess when Trobio's here? What wasted use of his talents to take over the kingdom. I am at low health. I am at even lower health. Like I say, I was about to say I am dead, but apparently we rolled the lucky dice. Okay, now we're dead. Yeah, imagine Pharloom with Trobio in charge. That would be entertaining, I think. Hopefully I win on this stream. I've still got, like, give or take an hour of time for today's stream. And if this boss fight takes me more than an hour more, that'll be slightly embarrassing. Unless I just go get sidetracked by something, like trying to find one more mask shard. Because I still really want one more mask shard. We have the food quest to get the damage upgrade I could do, which would make things easier. And also getting one more mask shard would be so nice, because I'd have 4 health instead of 3 against this boss fight. But also I have no clue where I'd get one more. Are you gonna attack? Or are you just gonna keep jumping around under the floorboards? I think he's just gonna keep jumping around under the floorboards. Yeah, like those attacks, I keep thinking I'm gonna get hit by them, but nah. Oh, that was a pretty good dodge. Okay, I should heal while I have a opening. Yeah. Why don't I parry the tornado? I had forgotten I have the parry, and I've also forgotten how to do the parry. And I've just forgotten. Both that I have the parry and how to use the parry. Oh, that would just be R1 for spells. Wouldn't it? Yeah, that would just be R1 for spells to do the parry, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, that might help. Yeah, I have not rebound any of... I generally don't rebind controls for most games. Because generally the developers who have spent a lot of time playing their own game have some idea how the controls are probably best laid out. in general. But yeah, I may or may not have completely forgotten that A, that's what my spell is. Which shows you about how often I've been using my spells today. And B, that I can just easily trigger it and parry anything. And yeah, that is just not an effective attack to get hit by. So some attacks are useful to get hit by because they're like, or in some games, maybe not so much this game, because they like deal very minimal damage and give you like a bunch of iframes to dodge something more damaging. And that's not really applicable here. I should heal. But yeah, that is something that happens in some games at least. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that was a lot of damage. Let me heal up again. Aw, he didn't pop out of his little pocket there. Oh, I'm back down to dead. Yeah, I've also not been grabbing the silk generated by my binds. Yeah, so sometimes it's just see target hit with needle. Yeah, sometimes it's that sort of day. I did use my traps at a couple of points, so it hasn't been entirely just attack things with the needle. I'd be very good at doing just like needle-only challenge runs or whatnot, given that seems to be how I play 90% of the game anyways. It's just needle-only. I'm sure people have done a, like, needle-only challenge run. I should actually remember to, like, parry stuff occasionally, though. And also not take about 8 billion damage to getting hit by fireworks. And then getting hit by the whirlwind. That hurts. Yeah, getting hit by the firework things definitely hurts. Because they deal double damage even when they're not exploding. Yeah, the explosion being double damage I can definitely see, because it's an explosion. But the not explosions dealing double damage is a little bit silly. but also does keep the boss fight challenging. He is such a fun. He is a pretty fun boss fight though so far. I just keep messing up. I just keep skill issuing myself. I should be better at dodging things than that. Yeah, it's even obvious where he's popping up from the floor. Okay. Yeah, the tornado would be a very consistent parry target because it's a very, very predictable timing. It's a very, very predictable little bit of timing there. Bounce up and over. Yeah, it would, but yeah. I'm still debating if I go try to find another mask shard somewhere, because I don't think there was one at either shop that I've seen. Yeah, this boss fight seems to be benefited quite heavily from me also being just a little bit more in the middle. Because that just gives me a lot more room to dodge in either direction. as is beneficial. Cause yeah, Trobio is, cause some of the boss fights, like being more in the corner, helps out, but this one definitely seems to be a stay in the middle. Okay, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I'm gonna just poke him as he pops out of the ground. I should have taken damage there. I definitely feel like I should have taken some damage on that one. How big is Hornet's hitbox compared to like the actual like artwork? Because it feels like my hitbox may be smaller than I think it is. At least at some times. Okay, dodge that. He did double tornado. That's not fair. I wasn't expecting a double tornado. I should grab this silk generated by my binding there. Yeah, it feels like my hitbox might actually be a lot smaller than I think it is. and or his attacks have like just like a slightly weird hitbox. Okay, that was a little closer than I would have liked. Okay, that did a lot of damage. Okay, phase 2. We got here again. It's been a couple of attempts. It's definitely been a couple of attempts since I phase 2'd. Okay, come on. It's not that different of a phase. Because, like, he does that attack, but he doesn't seem to be, like, he doesn't seem to be notably faster or be doing anything, like, notably different most of the time. Because, like, it feels very similar. Just with that extra attack thrown in. I should be better at dodging than that. Yeah, I should not have attempted to... just keep my distance and be careful. Yeah, just keeping my distance and being careful seems to be effective. Oh shoot, that is not a great position to be in, but he's stunned. So I can get a heal off when he's stunned very safely. That should have killed me. That also should have killed me. That did kill me. Okay. Yeah, parrying the tornado is just free damage. Yeah, because if I deal more damage, then the fight goes faster and I am less likely to die. I have a spot between my horns. Gotcha. Because, like, stuff keeps, like, almost looking like it's clipping me, but not actually hitting me. Is what keeps, like, throwing me off a little bit. Because, yeah, it's not... Yeah, and this guy's doesn't get offended when I attack him during his introduction. I still think that was one of my favorite little things from fighting Grim and Hollow Knight was how offended they'd get if you like tried to attack them during their introduction. I mean, the tornado is also generally pretty free damage even without the parry. I'm guessing the parry probably does more than a single hit worth of damage. I'm guessing the tornado, or that the parry does more than a single hit of damage. Okay, come on. Yep. Yeah, parry is iframes. Yeah, I suppose that's also true. Because iframes are nice. And I don't get very many iframes on taking damage in this game. Because it's like, I get like maybe like 1 or 2 frames worth of iframes taking damage is about what it feels like. Like there is iframes. I've used them to unintentionally dodge attacks before. There's just not a lot of them. From a normal attack, at least. Okay, he's gonna throw out some spheres, and then he's gonna jump out. But yeah. Yeah, damage is better than some other spells. Yeah, the parry would... I just need to remember to actually use the parry. And also remember what the parry's timing is. That's actually not that hard to hit. Yeah, that timing's actually not that difficult to hit. It's a pretty generous timing window on the parries. I should have parried that one. Because yeah, it's a pretty generous timing window, it looks like. Granted, I'm also used to games with like a 2-frame parry time window, so I'm used to hitting pretty tight timing windows on stuff. Okay, let's not die. I say as I very nearly just died there. Okay, he's gonna pop out of that one. And die. And I die. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's not 9 Souls parry. The 9 Souls parry's... Actually, the 9 Souls parry's fairly generous. Because you have both the precise and imprecise versions. And both of which keep you from taking permanent damage. So one of them only deals internal damage, which isn't that big of a deal. But also that one had like a 10, what felt like a 10-ish frame parry window. That was a mildly embarrassing showing there. But yeah, like that's like 9 Souls has a pretty generous parry window compared to a lot of games. Okay, what are you gonna do next? You gonna tornado whirly thing at me? Yep, I do like the tornado whirly thing attack. At least when it's the one that's easy for me to telegraph. Okay, I should use the stun time to heal. Okay, that was slightly less effective. I keep thinking that some of the like particle effects in the foreground are like dirt on my screen. But they're moving and they're definitely part of this arena. I should heal. Don't just stand there at 0 health. Standing there at 0 health is not useful. That was closer than I would have liked. I don't like the fact that I can't parry his explosives back into him, but I suppose it also makes some level of sense, given he probably knows how his own explosives work enough. I should have parried that one. Yeah, because now we're at only 2, 1, 0. Yeah, we're a little low in health. Yeah, we are still a little low on health. Okay, I'd like to heal, please. It's not that hard to get enough health to heal. Or enough silk to heal. I do kind of like the healing system in this game quite a bit. Okay, the one that's slightly delayed is the one he's going to pop out of. Yeah, being able to tell where he's going to pop out of is helpful. Yeah, let's not take a bunch of excessive damage. I say as I take a bunch of excessive damage. Okay, I can heal there. That hurt a little bit. That hurt a lot bit. I should heal. I think I technically have more health than I had, and then I died. Yeah, Trovios red cloak is bomb-proof, apparently. Apparently so. It keeps him from going kaboom. But yeah. Spotlight. That, okay, that would make sense. And picking, like, apparently the weirdest telegraphs for some of these attacks. Because, yeah, it's like, it's still hard for me to differentiate which attack he's gonna do next. And VTuber Studio crashed again. I will fix that after the attempt again. Because that's not something I can easily fix mid-attempt. Because I do have to, like, tab out of the game. Actually, I can fix it real quick. Yeah, Trovio's just goated. Yeah, I need to figure out why why VTuber Studio is still crashing a bunch. Because it shouldn't be. Yeah, if the telegraph works, it works. Yeah, I figured that was probably a safe-ish point to just pause real quick and fix VTuber Studio crashing. It also only ever seems to really crash that much when I'm playing Silksong, which I find amusing. Because like, I almost never have it crashing during other games. Compared to when I'm playing Silksong. It's not like I have a bad GPU or anything in this computer. Because it's like a 4080. So like that should be able to handle playing Silksong and running all the VTuber software at the same time. You'd think. Granted, half the VRAM on a 4080 is getting taken up by my VTuber model at any given point in time, so... Maybe fair. Maybe just can't handle Trovio. Maybe not. Yeah, it takes like... Usually VTuber Studios eating up about 6-ish gigs of VRAM on my system. Off my GPU, which is a lot more than you'd think. Yeah, it's a lot more than you'd think on the memory usage of VTuber Studio. Because it's like, how hard could it possibly be to have a like animated 2D drawing? But it's just like so many like layer files from the artwork, and then so many like so much linear algebra to do the transforms for it. That, yeah, it just eats up a ton of memory. Okay, come on. It's hard to see the telegraphs when he's not on screen, also. Yeah, because I do still... It is fun how the spotlights have, like, that slight bit of delay. I do like how Trobio adds, like, a little flourish to almost everything he's doing. And it's like, just little bits of... It's like the little character things that, like, definitely make the game feel alive. Like the little, like, bows and stuff that he does. I should heal. But yeah, Team Cherry definitely gets the attention to detail. I mean, granted, they did also spend a billion years making Silksong. But from what I heard, they were just having so much fun making the game that they just took forever. But yeah, they have a very good attention to detail, and it's like it shows. You can tell when a game's made with an attention to detail versus not. Because it's like lots of like subtle things that you like might not even notice the first 50 times you see it, but that just like make it feel dynamic and actually like a put together game. Okay, phase 2. I wanted to hit him there. Because, like, how hard can Trobio really be? I can heal off that one. Gonna pop out of here. Yeah, because, yeah, attention to detail matters. Come on. Yeah, it does. But yeah, Silksong. I think Silksong feels even better put together than Hollow Knight did, to me. So far, at least. And Hollow Knight's one of the better put together games I think I've played in the last couple of years. So, hey, it works out. Quality does get noticed. Yeah, quality does always get noticed. It's not wasted. Yeah, there's the little flourishes that, like, Trobio feels like a performer. Like, it would feel like a performer even without, like, ah, shoot. That's pretty close. Yeah. Hollow Knight released a Broken Mess originally. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was their first time releasing a game. So can't blame them for that one. Yeah. Because, yeah, it is... The like, art file for my model is pretty large. I don't remember the exact size, but I know that, like, with the VTube Studio configurations and stuff, and the Live 2D configurations, that's a, like, gigabyte or 2 of data. Before you even handle any of the, like, runtime animations or similar. So, like, it is a massive amount of data. Between all the artwork layers and all the, like, bits of rigging for the animation. Like, it adds up fast. And then it's like having to do so much math constantly. Because, like, every time I, like, blink or, like, move my head a little bit to the side, it has to like redo a whole bunch of like calculations to make sure everything's going to render correctly. It's amazing that the software works at all. Yeah, it's amazing that VTube Studio software works at all. Because it's like so much stuff going on. Like, I do legitimately think it would be easier for me to run a 3D model at times than this model. And it's only going to get even worse because doubling the complexity of my model with the upgraded one that's getting worked on means even more data. There's just even more data to get burned through. Watch me need to get a second computer just to run everything again. Because I did consolidate down from 2 computers with a 3060 and a 4060 down to 1 computer with a 4080. And watch me need to get a second computer just because my like model's eating up an entire 4080. That would be hilarious. That would be pretty funny if that wound up having to happen. Yeah. At least I'm not doing AI stuff. And will not ever do AI stuff. And also make sure that everybody who I like do like get artwork from does not do AI stuff. Because yeah, that's just a massive waste of computing power and is so much stolen artwork and so much just stolen copyrighted stuff gets fed into those AI things. Because like that's the only way you can really train a LLM to be at the like have the amount of weights that the ones have, like GPT-5 and whatever the latest version of Anthropic's Claude and like the Geminis and stuff are. It's just stealing so much copyrighted stuff to feed into your training data. It is definitely stolen. And AI stuff I'm pretty sure isn't even copyrightable currently. But yeah, it's just I don't like AI. You'd think that like occasionally I'm like as a software engineer, people seem to think that it's like, oh, you must like love using AI, and yeah, I've at least heard of DLSS 5 and how much of a slop fest that is. My next GPU is probably going to be an AMD, probably. But also, like, I mean, there's only so many GPU companies out there, but yeah. I refuse to turn on DLSS on anything. I will keep the... I will just get a good enough computer to render what I want at full native resolution without their filter. I'm not even sure it's an upscale so much as a just hot garbage filter. Because it really is not good. I should heal while I have a chance. Yeah, from what I've seen, DLSS 5 is not so much an upscaler, which there are decent upscalers that don't rely on massive amounts of stolen copyright data that you can use. But DLSS 5, I'm pretty sure, is just a garbage filter. Yeah, NVIDIA, I'm pretty sure, just got clowned on by everybody. Yeah, AI has some uses, though also I'm not sure that LLMs are useful in really many situations. But, like, they kind of co-opted AI to mean LLMs and not other machine learning, because, like, some of the machine learning that's technically considered AI can be used for, like, helping find cures to cancer. Because machine learning is very good at pattern recognition. But yeah. But yeah, like, LLMs are... Like, when I'm talking, like, I don't like AI, I'm specifically talking, like, I don't like LLMs or the adjacent... like, models, like the image generator model that they hook up to it, or the video generator model, or they created a music generator model that I saw recently, or that sort of thing, and not like machine learning in general, because some of that stuff is useful. Because, like, a machine learning algorithm that's not trained on stolen data and is used to, like, instead of, I don't even know what they're trying to sell AI for at this point, because I'm pretty sure their value proposition is it will replace all your workers so you don't have to pay anybody, but then you don't have anybody to buy your product to pay the AI company. So I'm not sure what their value proposition they're planning if there is. Because it does not make logical sense. But yeah. But like in a smaller machine learning model, and that might be something I could mess around with at some point, is like a small machine learning model using something like the NEAT algorithm to, like, solve a puzzle. But that's not an LLM. Oh yeah, AIs hallucinate stuff wildly all the time. Like I mentioned before, I'm a software engineer as my job, which means that other people are constantly using AIs, and they hallucinate stuff like absolutely crazy. And it's like a constant game of having to make sure stuff gets fixed, because it's like implementing so many, like, subtle bugs and security holes that, like, it's not gonna catch, and people aren't reading it to catch it either. Yeah, they co-opted the term AI to mean specifically their content stealer 9000, and not any of the other stuff. But, like, I learned about, like, I've studied and worked with AI a bit in the past, but not the LLM type, so I tend to call the non-LLM stuff AIs also, and confuse people at times. But yeah. Like, there are some useful things that you can do. But it's like the content stealer, it's the content stealer 9, I like that term. Or I'm gonna call it the content stealer 9000. I think that's my new term for LLMs. Because that is basically what they are. It's just a giant content stealing factory. It's just a giant content stealing factory of doom. that adds no value to society. That could add negative value to society. Though also, I'm pretty sure that something's going on in the AI bubble, because one of the companies just like canceled their order for like 40% of the global supply of RAM, and said that they have no intention to actually buy it. So something's definitely going on behind the scenes there. I just am not sure what. I'm just not sure what's going on behind the scenes there. Yeah. Pigeons are also good at image recognition. Yeah, OpenAI killed Sora. I mean, that one was... Video generators are so absurdly inefficient with the current model topologies that they're using that I'm surprised they had even launched it to the public. Yeah, I'm it's 50-50 hit rate today. Oh yeah. Oh, he doesn't normally open with that. But yeah. Because the way that the video generators work is they'd generate an image, and then they'd take that image and generate the next image off of that one. So they were generating like 60 images per second of video, or 30, depending on the frame rate, which is like, I'm surprised that, I mean, it technically generated a video that sometimes looked vaguely comprehensible, but was also like burning so much compute that it's like, yeah, I'm not surprised they killed it, because it was so far outside of what was even remotely even close to being able to be profitable. But yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, hallucinations of hallucinations. Because like that is legitimately how the video generator models work, because they just generate a series of images based off of the previous image. Yeah, AI in general is not profitable. Yeah, but like the video generator stuff was especially not profitable. Yeah, OpenAI is bleeding billions of dollars. Yeah, bleeding billions and billions of dollars. Which is not great. That's not a solid business plan. They're good worse at running businesses than I am. And my businesses have I think have only turned a profit like 20% of the time. Okay, come on, there we go. Deal some actual damage for once. But yeah. Yeah, OpenAI is not profitable. I'm pretty sure that... Did Visual Studio just crash again? It did. It did, didn't it? Yeah, it only seems to do this when I'm playing Silksong. It's doing it so much more in the Trobio fight than any other boss fight in the game. Not sure why. Yeah, still not sure why. But yeah. I don't know why everybody thinks AI is the future. Actually, most people don't think AI is the future, but the corporate executives think AI is the future. Because they've been sold snake oil by OpenAI. About how it's going to keep getting better and better. It has not gotten significantly better in the last quite a while. The actual underlying models, at least. Ah, that did not work. But yeah. It's, I could rant about how much of a mess AI is all day. It showed me to put fireworks in my PC. Maybe. Maybe they did. Oh, come. Please let me get enough hits off to heal. Yeah, I'm a little bit low on health. And I'm dead. But yeah. I shown an AI vid against your will that was a gymnast doing flips and it was legitimately body horror. That sounds about right. But yeah. Oh, the voice function is the worst. Yeah, the voice function is terrible. Because it is just such a... It also has such an annoying voice. That it's like, why would you even want to talk to it? Okay. Because it's just such an annoying voice. It's like, I don't even want to talk to it. Wouldn't even want to talk to it. Yeah, just use Google. Granted, if you run a Google search, it also feeds it through Gemini to start. And replaces your search results with the top result with Gemini, unless you've like done a bunch of silly stuff to tell it to not do that. And it is terrible. I do not use the Google search engine itself at this point. Because they've infested the entire search engine with AI. And it hallucinates things like crazy. So like your top search result is an AI generated search result that has a horrible accuracy rate for some reason. Yeah, it's mostly useless because half the time it lies to you. It still hallucinates a bunch of stuff. You'd think that given that Google's scraped basically the entire internet, they'd be able to have their AI be slightly more accurate. Or at least like have some sort of like sanity checking on their AI results. Instead, it just hallucinates everything. Yeah, the internet is full of misinformation. But like, when the Google AI search result is in direct contradiction to the top 5 actual results on the page, something has gone horribly wrong with your systems. I am gonna get exploded. But yeah, because it's like so just weird. Oh yeah, glue instead of pasta sauce, or put rocks on your pizza. Yeah, make sure you eat your daily rock. Become the Rain World Ancients. Make sure you eat your daily fistful of gravel. It's highly nutritious and will get you quite a few of the minerals that your body needs. Definitely not misinformation. Definitely not misinformation there. Yeah, redirect link to Wikipedia. I mean, I have the entirety of Wikipedia downloaded offline anyways. Because Wikipedia is relatively accurate most of the time. Most of the time. It's just a useful thing to have hanging around. Because there's just useful information on there sometimes. I did not need to heal right there. Yeah, I should have waited to heal. This boss fight should not be this difficult. I feel like I'm getting flustered or something. But yeah. I mean, you could use glue as pasta sauce. I just not sure it would be a good thing. Yeah, Wikipedia printed would the XKCD guy calculated at that one point how much it would cost to keep it up to date when printed out. And it was something like $100,000 a day, I think is what he came up with. I'm just getting flustered because of Trobio. Maybe. Trobio is certainly a character. But yeah. Is there a non-spoilery mask shard I could go? Is there like a way? Is there a mask shard somewhere that would like not be a spoiler for me to know where it is? That I can go. That might be possible for me to go grab. Yeah, 6 printers, but they're constantly running. Yeah, that gets expensive, especially if you want to print in color or black and white, because you might run out of cyan and not be able to print black anymore. Because printers. Or you need yellow to print black and white, because so that they can print a tracking code for the government to find you later. Okay, come on. Come on, there we go. But yeah. But yeah. Gotta love printers. I do not own a printer. The once a year I need to print something, I just go to an actual physical store to print things. Because it's legitimately like once a year that I need to actually print something out. And it's like always like some just random government document. That's like, you must have this in paper format. And I'm just like, but you don't provide it to me. You give me a PDF and tell me I need to have it physically printed. And I'm just like, that is just like the weirdest way to do things. Because I know that the government knows knows a lot about me. And could definitely link things to me without needing to physically print out a sheet of paper. But, ah well. Okay, that was a pretty good stun also. That was not a good response to that attack though. But, ah well. But yeah. Yeah, I suppose, like, if your network is blocking a bunch of sites, that could be... There's also other ways to bypass that. Because it's not actually that hard to bypass. Basically, any sort of block that's using IPs or URLs or similar in either direction are all extremely trivial to bypass. Because basically, the moment you have any connection out to the internet, you can poke a hole through your connection to the internet and get anything you want through it. I saw an article about one guy who used the name field on his airline frequent flyer account to get free internet on an airplane. And it was definitely one of the more amusing articles I think or tech like related articles I think I've read in a while. But yeah, the moment you have any connection, any two-way connection to the internet, you can turn it into a tunnel. It's not that difficult to do. Of course, most people don't want to even know how to turn things like that into a tunnel, but because that breaks the ability to block anything on the internet. But yeah. I mean, the easiest tunnel is if you have semi-unrestricted, is just use a VPN, but also... ah, shoot. But yeah. It does take a little bit of setup. But yeah. But like as noted, a little bit of a computer nerd sometimes. I may or may not have gotten in trouble in school once or twice for bypassing their filters. Did I get the Master and Whispering Vaults? I don't know if I did. Yeah, I don't know if I did. My gut feeling is I think I did. I got a mask shard, I think, in the top right of the area. Past, like, a little bit of a puzzle. So, maybe. Because we got both a spool and a... We got a spool, a mask shard, and a oil for the pin sharpener guy. All somewhere in this area, or this general area, I'm pretty sure. No, the spool was from the fleas. Yeah, the spool was from the fleas. The mask shard, I think, was from Whispering Vaults, and the pin oil was from Whispering Vaults. I think. Ah, shoot. There we go. We'll get there eventually. Because, yeah, I think I got a mask shard that was, like... somewhere up in this area. Yeah, there was a mask shard somewhere up in this area that I think I've grabbed. And then we had the oil thing over here. But yeah. There's a second one that might be useful to go grab. I think it was a mask shard that I grabbed up there. But yeah. Because yeah, we are one short of getting an extra health, and getting an extra health is going to be real nice against all the double damage enemies in this game. Because we are still functionally at 3 health against a lot of these attacks. Okay, come on. We'll get there. We are going to get there eventually. But yeah, it's pretty easy for me to go check Whispering Bolts. I just would need to have an idea of which part of it I need to go check. Though I do notice that there is what appears to be an exit here. And an exit here that I have. I'm guessing this exit is connected to needing to beat Travio here. Travio here. That one I'm not sure about. But yeah. Could be a second one. Really? You're gonna... You don't normally fly all the way down there. Yeah, that bug normally isn't flying, like, all the way down. I'll get there eventually. I'm not at least, like, instantly dying to Travio, at least. So, progress is being made. Slowly. This feels like one of the bosses that I'd, like, that I'm gonna spend a giant chunk of time on stream and then, like, second try next stream. Because that tends to happen. that was I say I'm not, like, immediately dying, and then I immediately die. Yeah, Travio. Such a fun... It's a fun little boss fight. It's just giving me slight difficulties. I got it. You just got lost on the wiki. But yeah, because yeah, getting one more mask shard would still be quite nice. I should know how to dodge that attack at this point. Gonna go to the left, and you are going to attack. Yeah, I mean, because, like, the attack's not that difficult to dodge. Yeah, it's, like, really not that difficult of an attack to deal with. Because, like, it's pretty easy to just do that. Or I could parry, if I ever remember that I actually have the parry spell equipped. Yeah, I noticed that I can hit them back with a needle hit, though it doesn't seem to deal damage to Travio. Just kind of get them out of the way. I mean, I'll take the lucky dice. Yeah, I'll take the lucky dice roll still. Okay, he's going to throw that out, and then he's going to go to the left. I mean, I suppose that this does sort of work. Because, yeah, it's not like it's that difficult of a boss fight, all things considered. I'm just getting horribly skill issued by mostly the whirlwind attack. And completely misreading it as something I can counter by attacking Travio instead of something I should dodge. So yeah, these are not that, or the little bouncing balls are not that difficult to deal with. Ah, shoot. And I'm dead. Should not be this difficult of a boss fight. I'm gonna say, looking at the stream time, probably 5 more attempts before I call stream for the day. And see if I can get it. Yeah. I think I might just brute force Trobio for now. 1, 2. Okay, that is... Because it is a fun boss fight. It's just a little bit of a chaotic mess at times. Because yeah, I am definitely getting better at reading the attacks. Okay, yeah, I'm getting better at reading the attacks and being able to not die instantly. Okay, I don't know how I read that one that attack correctly that time. Because like it's not the attacks are pretty well telegraphed. Yeah, it's Trobio time. So it seems to be a very popular character or popular boss fight. Hopefully they don't make me feel bad like the Cogwork Dancers did. Because the Cogwork Dancers definitely made me feel bad after I beat one of them. And we're getting there. I'm starting to make sense of the Trobio boss fight patterns. I say as I then take a billion damage for no real reason. Because I should know how to not take a bunch of damage from Trobio at this point. Like, these are not that difficult of attacks to deal with. Because he's gonna then spinny thing at me. I should heal whenever I get the chance. Because who knows when I'm gonna be silly and take like 30 hits worth of damage in 0.2 seconds. Like that. Okay. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked. A little bit closer than I would have liked on that one. Yeah, avoid standing where he's going to spawn, because taking a bunch of damage is not helpful. I should heal. Focus a little bit more on the staying alive part and a little bit less on the dealing tons of damage every hit part. Because being alive dealing damage does not help if I am not alive to win the boss fight afterwards. That was a lot of stuff getting thrown out there. Oh shoot, I am at 1 health again. Ah shoot. Get in there. I'm definitely getting better at the fight. Yeah, definitely getting better at the fight. It's just slightly tricky. Yeah, I feel like that one was, I think, the closest I've gotten. Because that one felt like I was in phase 2 for quite a while. Yeah, it felt like I was in phase 2 for quite a while on that one. I just started getting a little bit sloppy near the end. Because, yeah, getting a little bit sloppy is a pretty surefire recipe to how to die in a boss fight. Especially like a relatively challenging boss fight. Like, this is not an easy boss fight by any stretch of the imagination. But it is... We're getting there. I'm getting better at reading the attack patterns. I'm getting better at actually reading the attack patterns. I say as I then take a bunch of damage to something I should definitely have known how to dodge. Because I should definitely know how to dodge a lot of these attacks. Phase 2 starts at half health. Yeah, I might want to use cross stitch more. Do I have cross stitch? Yeah, that's parry. Yeah, I think I've used it like once. Once in the fight. But it definitely seems useful. I'm just bad at remembering that spells or traps exist. Which is turned into a bit of a running joke at this point. Okay, let's not immediately die. Yeah, let's not immediately die at the start of the fight. Because, like, it's not... Like, that's not that difficult to dodge around. Are you gonna whirly at me? You're gonna whirly. Okay. And I'm going to walk right into the attack. I should stop walking right into the attacks that Trobio tosses out at me. I do generally try to stream for 3 or 4 hours at a time. Yeah, I'm gonna give it... I lost count of my 5 attempts that I said I was gonna give it, so I'm gonna give it... But I know I've given it at least 2 since I said that. Yeah, what a taunt from the magnificent Trobio. Because, yeah, this is a fun little... It is a fun boss fight. I do like difficult boss fights in games. And generally don't get super frustrated by them. I'm much more likely to get frustrated by a bit of platforming than a, like, boss fight. But that's kind of just me. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Let's not stand where he's going to jump out. Let's actually heal. I just realized I was at, like, 2 health. And most things in this boss fight deal double damage, so I was really at 1 health. And I'm back down to actually 1 health this time. Ah, shoot. Yeah, this definitely feels like I'm gonna, like, if I don't get it in the next couple of attempts and have to do it next stream, I'm gonna get it in the first, like, 3 attempts, because it just feels like one of those bosses to me. But yeah, it should also, because it's also super easy to parry the whirlwind attack. Like, it's a super telegraphed attack. Yeah, it's a super telegraphed attack with a pretty easy timing window to hit. So it's like not... I think the only reason I don't use it, or I'm not using the parry as much, is because it technically eats into one of my heals. Or a little bit into my healing ability. I'm gonna heal there. But yeah, it's like super easy to hit it on the whirlwind. Like, ridiculously so. Compared to trying to dodge it. I should heal. But yeah. Yeah, it's like a super, super easy attack counter to hit. Is Trobio going to do anything? Or is she just gonna jump around and look at me? Okay, because I am kind of in the critical health range. Where most things will kill me at this point. So I'm trying to stay alive until I can, and just be careful until I can heal. There we go. Yeah. I am getting a little bit sloppy, just also because of the fact that stream's been going for a while, and I get a little bit sloppier near the end of stream. Just from the fact that I've been playing for quite a long time. And that, I think, is also part of why I like have a tendency to like first or second try difficult things or close to it right after take a break. Yeah. I mean, the talking more also helps me not stress out about the fight. Okay, be careful, be careful. Ah, shoot. We're getting there. we are definitely getting there. I'm just kind of also have to watch the clock a little bit. Because, like, I think I've figured out the attack patterns for Trobio. I just have to actually execute on it. Ah, shoot. We'll get there. We'll get there. That was not a good intro, or that was not a good start to the fight. Or not a very clean start to the fight, at least. Okay. Watch out for those. That attack is... If I don't jump there, I dodge it consistently. But yeah. I mean, I'm hardly even actually reading the chat. Yeah, oh yeah, I die a bunch of times. It's not something I get really concerned about. Because it's fast enough to get back and be able to redo or do another attempt. Because I am actually kind of low on health right there. Okay. Heal, make sure my health stays at not 0. Yeah, I do have a tendency to play difficult games. So I'm very well equipped to the repeatedly failing mentality of games, of this sort of game. Because it's like Rain World, Silksong, Nine Souls, Hollow Knight, Noita. Those are not easy games. Yeah, Silksong is harder than Hollow Knight it was, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, Trobio is funny though. Because, like, he is just so, like, energetic as a boss. Okay. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful and not have that happen. I'm gonna give it... I'm pretty sure I'm at, like, 7 out of 5 attempts that I said I was gonna give it. I'm gonna give it one more. Because it's going. We're making progress. I'm definitely also just getting a little bit tired from how long it's been, or how long the stream's been going. That definitely starting to get sloppy. Oh, come on. But yeah, I do think I figured out his attack patterns. I like when he does the whirly thing when I notice he's doing the whirly thing. I don't like when he does the whirly thing when I don't notice he's doing the whirly thing. And I think he's doing some other attack. Okay. You gonna throw out 3 from the middle? No, you're gonna whirly thing from the middle. Yeah, the whirly's not the... Okay, that does not count as an attempt. That does not count as an attempt. Yeah, I like how I'm... Say, like, 5 attempts, this is gonna be, like, number 8 or 9 or something like that. Yes, swirly thing alert. It's a tornado-ish. Because, yeah, it's... Because it just deals... It's very good at covering the screen. It's not difficult to dodge, I don't think... Yeah, I say as I actually did not dodge it. Okay. You're gonna swirly thing at me, tornado thing at me. I'm not sure why I'm calling it the swirly thing instead of like a tornado or spin attack or something. Because that's what it is. Okay, that was not a particularly clean counter there. Oh yeah, it feels so good when you finally manage to beat a boss that's taken more than a couple of attempts. It's always fun. I should heal while I can. Especially given that like my first attempt on this boss today, I died in I think like half a second. I died like he got like 3 attacks off and I died from full health. Did I ever fight the Great Conch Flies? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I fought them. They only took me like 2 or 3 tries, so they were like very quick. Yeah, they were a very quick boss. So not much of a challenge on them. Yeah, it was, I think, 2 or 3 streams ago, or 2 or 3 Silksong streams ago. Okay. Let's not die to the boss. Yeah, I'm definitely getting better at reading the boss's attacks. Ah, shoot. I do think I have to actually call it there. But yeah, thanks for by the stream. Like, comment, all the like, comment, subscribe stuff that YouTube requires I say, otherwise it banishes this video to the Shadow Realm. But yeah, there will be Rain World tomorrow, Ori and the Will of the Wisps on Thursday, Rain World Friday, and more Silksong next week, I think is the schedule. It'll be on the end card. But yeah, thanks for having stream. Hope you guys had fun. I know I did. It's good to have my computer be mostly working again. And yeah. Hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And hope to see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.